Welcome to day 5 of the resistance band series. So for this one we have bands from My Generation Fit, which is a company that sells resistance bands and lots of other exercise equipment. But what's really cool about this band is you can take any band, any stretchy band you have, and just tie some handles around it. So that's really awesome. And so with that being said, today if you could grab a heavier resistance, so heavier than what you have been using, for videos 1 through 4. So video 5 is going to be with a heavier resistance band. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. But if you do, go ahead and grab it. So what you're going to do is first put your feet right in between the band, and then you're going to stand up. So with a heavier resistance band, this should be almost like a deadlift, where you're going to sit your hips back and you're going to pull up. So we're going to start warming up those legs. Let me show you from the side. You're going to pull all the way up and sit your hips back, bending your knees just a little bit. Now, if your band is pretty easy resistance, widen your feet. So then now you're pulling up even more. I just want you to try to avoid shrugging. So I want you just to keep going with those deadlifts. So you're going to come up and down, up and down. And this movement is all about the hips. So we're really starting to get those hips warmed up. Squeezing those hips. That's really what you're focusing on. And squeeze. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep the band right here. Now, what we're going to do, you need to narrow your feet a little bit. So now you have a little bit more pull. And all you're going to do is take it to a bicep about 90 degrees. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So long hold, time under tension. We talked about it last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start to feel those biceps start to shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not drop. Hold it here, and you're just punching straight out. You should have a decent amount of resistance, and you're really trying to fight to keep that palm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go back. I want you to go a little bit wider than you just did for those bicep or for those deadlifts. So now you're going to pull up against even more resistance. Sit your hips back and then pull up. If you're feeling this in your back, you're likely bending at your back. Sit back and stand up. If you have a hard time with this, I like to try to reach back for a wall and then pull yourself up. Reach back and pull yourself up. I want you to really squeeze those glutes at the top. Squeeze them. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now what you're going to do, grab your band in the middle. So we're not holding on to the handles. You're actually holding on right in the middle. What you're going to do, hold your arms out straight. Then you're going to take one diagonal. So you're going to pull one arm up and one arm down. Hold 1, 2, 3, and then come back in. 1, 2, 3, come back in. 1, 2, 3, come back in. 1, 2, 3, come back in. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You should feel that upper back really start to burn. And we have 5 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys, we have 2 more. Keep pushing through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, bring those arms down. Now, what you're going to do is just set the band right in front of you, and all you're going to do is hop forwards, hop backwards. I want you to go as quickly as you can, though. Forwards and backwards. If you need to, just step, but I want you to take it quick, because we're trying to get that heart rate going, and then we're going to flip to the other side for those arms. So I want you to keep going. Try to alternate which foot you're leading with without it messing up your rhythm too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now grab that band, again right in the middle, and then you're going to flip it. So now the other hand is in front, and we have opening those arms up. I want you to try to go all the way straight and then come back. Open those arms up. 1, 2, 3. Come back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep those shoulders rolled back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys, we have 4 more. We're trying to reach that muscle fatigue like we had talked about in video 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you're going to lay that band sideways. And now we're just going to hop over it side to side. Now to challenge you, if you can, do double feet over, double feet back. Double feet over, double feet back. If you can't, totally fine. I just want you to speed it up and try on one leg. But if we're here, remember, jumping is actually really good for arthritis if we are ready for it. There will be a link below to a blog post that's going to explain a little bit more about that. But we have 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now our heart rates are up. Go ahead and grab that band, and you're going to put it behind you, and you're going to take one of those handles, and I actually want you to cross it. So now we're like this. Might feel kind of weird, but you're going to keep your elbows glued in, and you're going to try to punch out. You'll feel a little squeeze in those shoulders, and that's okay. But this is mainly working those biceps. Coming in and out. Notice my arms aren't going all the way straight. You probably aren't going to be able to, but that's okay. Right in the fronts of those shoulders. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right in the fronts of those shoulders there. Okay, now I want you to actually put both feet on, and I want those feet to be nice and close together. Nice and close together. Okay, we're going to start on the right side. All you're going to do is keep that arm straight. You're going to come forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, forward. This is about halfway of the range of motion. Side, forward, side. Now I want you to set that band all the way down and just have your right foot on it. Now you have a lot more band to work with. I want you to be about a decent distance to the handle, but not all the way there. And now you're going to do the same thing, but now you're going to go through a higher range of motion. You're going to come forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, whew, forward, side, forward, side, 3 more, forward, side. Make sure you're not hiking up your shoulder as you're doing this. Forward, side. If you are, it's just too much resistance. Forward, side. Now I want you to grab that band one more time, feet nice and narrow in it, and you're going to go right back to that half range of motion on the right side. So we're going to finish it out here. You're going to come forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, forward, side. 2 more, whoo, forward, side, last one, forward, side. All right, we're going to give that right arm a break for a second, and we're going to do the same exact thing on the left side. So you're first just staying right where you are, but you're going to go forward, side in that half range of motion. So we're not going up very far, but you should start to feel those muscles activate. Forward, side, forward, side, forward, side. 2 more. Last one, and then you're going to drop the band and just keep it on the left side. Step about 8 inches away from the handle. And now you're going to take it to a bigger range of motion. So you're going to go forward, side. The idea is to try to get it parallel with the ground. So if you need to, you can step away a little bit. Forward, side, forward, side, forward, side. 4 more. Forward, side, forward, side. 2 more. Forward, last one, forward, side. Right back in, feet nice and narrow. Last time on this left side, you're going through that half range of motion. Really burn it out here. So you're going to come forward, side, whoo, forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, forward, side, forward, side. 3 more. 2 more, right in those shoulders. And last one. Awesome job. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to actually take this band, grab it in the middle again. So now what you're going to do is I want you to bring your hands actually a little bit closer together. You're going to pull against the band and press overhead. Keep that pull against the band. So I want you to even try to bring your hands in a little bit closer. You're pulling away and then raising up and down. Pulling away and raising up and down. I want you to try to add a march to this now. Keep pulling the band apart. Pull that band apart and you'll feel it in that upper back, right in those shoulders. Try to go as high as you can. If you need to, you can punch straight out, but you're pulling that band and you should feel those triceps, the backs of those arms really start to burn. And we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now set the band long ways in front of you. Okay, now we're going to actually work on backwards jumping. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump backwards, step forward, jump backwards, step forward. If you're like, my knees cannot do that, I just want you to step, but add a hop if you can. Push off that front foot. Push off that front foot. Push off that front foot. The direction we're focusing on is backwards. So I don't care too much about the forwards, but try to push off that front foot. Push off. If you can, just try to jump over it and then step back. Jump over, step back. But if you need to, really push. I want to create some power off that front foot. Power. Alternating legs. Power. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, last movement. What we're going to do, grab that band And I want you to point your palms up to the sky. Elbows in tight. All you're going to do is open up and come back. Notice this is a really small movement, so you don't have to go way out to the side. I prefer it to be nice and controlled, elbows glued, and you're opening, squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. Squeezing those shoulder blades. All right, guys, we have 8 more. I really want you to start to feel this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you just to set that band down. And all you're going to do is just open your arms to the back, swing them nice and controlled in the front. And you're just going to a little bit behind you, just start to shake them out. And now I just want you to reach all the way up, get some blood flow going. Awesome job. Let's just do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, you just finished day 5 of the resistance band challenge. Now, this one was heavy on the shoulders and a little bit heavier on the cardio. If you want to, as always, run through it again, especially if you have a lighter band. We want to take you to fatigue. I want this to be challenging for you so you actually make some muscle gains. All right, guys, we have 3 days left of this challenge, and you just finished day 5. So congratulations. If you are just joining us, click below in the description and you'll see the other videos listed. Again, my name is Alyssa. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, founder of Keep the Adventure Alive, and we are here to help people with arthritis do things they never thought were possible. Also, that jumping blog that I did mention earlier is going to be down in the description as well. Jumping is actually really good for arthritis when our joints are ready for it. So go ahead, check out those resources, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.